Alright, it's 10 days since we did the renovations on this site at Steve's job. We're going to give it a cylinder cut today. We couldn't give it a cylinder cut yesterday. I cut it with a Rotary, but it's just been absolutely chucking it down, and this is the first sunny day we've had in over 2 weeks. Really, I can't remember it being sunny at all. So what we're going to do is give it the cylinder cut. Yesterday, the worm casts were so bad that they were just squashing that I didn't want to go over it with the cylinder as well because it would have just done too much damage. So it's had a chance to dry out a little bit. You can see it's looking fan-dabbied also. So let's get the cylinder out and let's get it cut. Alright, not bad. What I always try and do is, for the first weekend of the football, which starts on Saturday, is get my lawns looking in mint condition, just so they mirror some of the pitches that will be on show at the weekend. Saw the Bolton pitch last Saturday, it's looking half decent. You can see it's quite young, it's had 2 or 3 games on it now. It was only reseeded after the Pink concert, which was like mid-June by the time they'd taken everything down, so it's literally only 6 or 7 weeks old, so it's been playing well. But it is a Deso pitch, that, and the Deso guarantee is that you should be able to play on Deso pitch even with no grass on it. That the fibres that they put in, the polypropylene strands or whatever they're made of, the green things, they should hold a pitch together. So they get a few marks knocked off for that, but generally it was looking good. I'm looking forward to it on Saturday because I'll be sat on the other side where it'll get the sun and we'll be able to see the squares when they cut it and that, so I'm really looking forward to that. So let's have a walk onto our pitch, if you like. And when you talk about the worm casts, you might think from afar, what's he on about? That's what I'm on about. See those patches? So they're only going to get worse. That's the sad truth, is that we're in August and they're not supposed to be out yet. But like I said in my last video, I think because it's been so warm and dry, the minute the temperatures dropped a little bit and it was really wet, I think it triggered like autumn kind of mindset for the worms and they started coming up. And I think also with adding organic matter a lot every year, that increases the worm population as well. So it's something that we're just going to have to put up with at this time of year. And we can blow them off when they dry out a little bit, and that does work. But with it being so wet at the minute, they're just bringing up wet kind of soil, which just isn't really blowable. I tried raking it the other day, but it didn't really do much, so I just mowed it and just got to live with it. If you spend too much time getting down about it, it actually just starts to affect you. So you just kind of got to think, like annual meadowgrass did a few years ago for me, it was like on my mind all the time, but you just got to accept it. And then once you have done that, life's a lot better. So yeah, so look at that. Yeah, really good. That area does seem to be the worst, where I've just showed you. Bit of a patch there. The rain will wash them through at this point. It kind of, so you could actually get the hose pipe out and douse them and wash it through a little bit more, but I just can't do that every time I'm here. You live at your house, so it's something maybe you could do. Try, you try things and see if they work, and then get back to me, and then I'll put it on one of my videos and I'll take all the glory, which is what a lot of people I noticed are doing on their channels, more on Instagram. A lot of people doing videos using my techniques, using my phrases, and they're not even giving me a shout out. Isn't that naughty? That's called plagiarism. And if I was a journalist, you could go to prison for that, I think, or you get sacked anyway. But on YouTube and Instagram, it doesn't seem to count. So let's go and have a look at the other side, because we're going to give this a cut as well. Same yesterday, I gave this a cut with the Rotary, just because it gets very wet over there. You can see a bit of damage from the moor. This is quite bad with the worms as well. I cut it twice last week and this area gets very wet, but the rain's washed the damage through, so you can't see it. Bit of damage there and there where it's not, but on the whole, looking a lovely colour, so I'm happy. Let's get it cut. Alright, so that looks half decent. Look at that there. How not to mow a line in your lawn is that personified. But hopefully next time we'll sort that out. The nap line was so strong, I just couldn't keep it straight there because there's a lot of undulation there as well. When we say nap line, what we've got is the mowing line from last time. The roller on the cylinder wants to follow that, so it ends up riding with it, and then you have to kind of negate it with your left and right arms. But just because it's such a small line, it's just happening so quick that it's just very hard to do, especially when you're fighting the undulations as well and the natural kind of pull to the left as we're going down the hill, if you like. So never mind, sun comes out, masks it a little bit, so I get away with it this time. Well, I've only been doing it 25 years, so you can let me off. So that side's looking all right, but let's go back to this side and have one more look. And that is looking a million times better. And why is this one looking better? This is because it's been cut with the cylinder more like 3 times a week all summer, so it's a lot finer, a lot tighter, whereas we've only just started the process over there. So hopefully, you know, a couple of months, maybe, say a couple of months will be in October then, so maybe that is not going to get like this. And obviously the sun's right behind this now, whereas over there it's not. Maybe if I'd have mowed that other side like that, it'd have been looking a bit like that. But I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I think it looks better when the stripe is that way, because when Steve comes home, he'll never go past that, so he won't see the stripe like he would this side. So I do it that way so he can see it. But yeah, that looks $1 million, and that's what we did last time. So what did we do? We scarified it with the Alec verticutter. Well, we give it a verticut really, but quite a deep one. Took a lot of stuff off, give it a Dan's deep green, Stella, Orbit, Grace, Dan's Magic, Slow Grow, and that is the result. So you can see for yourself, it works. So anyway, we'll see you hopefully next time at former Britain's Best Lawn. We'll be doing some renovation work there, hopefully tomorrow, which will be the 4th of August, because we want to set that back now just because it's looking a bit thick, looking a bit tired, and we can get that looking back to its best for one final push in the year. So until then, we will see you very soon. Ta-da!